Hello everyone, it is Tuesday afternoon, April 2nd, 2013, and since that everybody else has made a WrestleMania 29 prediction, I thought I would make a WrestleMania 29 prediction video as well. Today I promise not to take too many water breaks, and I hope this video gets a lot more views than my Raw review did last night, but hopefully that will boost up. And I hope you liked my predictions for this video. Like my video, dislike my video, comment on this video, and subscribe. Let's get right into it. Now I'll start with the important matches first, and then I'll get to the not really so important matches next. So let's get right into it. For the WrestleMania 29 predictions, to start off this prediction, I will talk about the WWE title match between John Cena versus The Rock. Redemption versus greatness, or something like that. Twice in a lifetime, as some people like to say. Now, I know a lot of people have been critical about this match. I, for one, would like to see this match again. Why? Because, while it may be obvious, for this title match between The Rock and John Cena, I am going to go with John Cena, because it's pretty obvious John Cena is going to win this match. Because if John Cena doesn't, it just makes no sense, since it says redemption. So, obviously to me, I'm going with John Cena to win this match. However, this still begs the question, will John Cena turn heel at WrestleMania? By his mannerisms lately, by the way he has his attitude and his he looks kind of ego-ish and braggish. So yes, John Cena does he has new mannerisms. However, it would really surprise me if John Cena turned heel at WrestleMania. I don't think he will, but you never know. Stranger shit has happened in WWE than I can count. So, would I like John Cena to turn heel at WrestleMania 29? Hell yeah. You know why? Because John Cena has been a babyface for too long. In my honest opinion. Oh yeah, here. Let me show you the photo here. Yeah, here. Sorry. So, yeah, for this one, I'm going with John Cena to win this WWE. I'm going with John Cena to win this title match for the championship. And I don't think John Cena will turn heel at WrestleMania, but would I like a heel turn by John Cena at WrestleMania? You bet your bottom dollar I would. Next, we have The Streak versus 365 days as champion, CM Punk. Basically, The Undertaker versus CM Punk. Now, for this match, it may look like CM Punk's going to win this match, but I'm not going to go with CM Punk to win this match. Why? The way WWE has booked him lately. Because, see, they're making CM Punk look like a dickhead. First, he makes fun of Paul Bearer, and then last night on Raw, he dumps Paul Bearer's ashes on The Undertaker. So to me, it looks like The Undertaker will win at WrestleMania, and I agree with them. I think The Undertaker should win at WrestleMania. Don't get me wrong, I am a CM Punk fan. I do like CM Punk. He's a great wrestler. He's great on the mic. He's a great heel. He's a great face. CM Punk is the best in the world. However, I just don't want to see CM Punk beat The Undertaker for the streak. I want The Undertaker to keep the streak. And if I had to choose anybody to end The Undertaker's streak, I would like Brock Lesnar to win. I would like Brock Lesnar. If Brock Lesnar faced The Undertaker for the streak, I would want Brock Lesnar to win. Beat The Undertaker up so bad that The Undertaker has to retire. Or I would like The Undertaker to retire from the WWE still with the undefeated streak. But one thing I gotta say is that I would much rather also see CM Punk end the WrestleMania. Sorry. I also have to say, though, that I would much rather see CM Punk end the Undertaker streak than have John Cena come in at WrestleMania 30 and beat the Undertaker streak. That would piss off a lot of fans, including me, and I'm a John Cena fan. But I would not want John Cena to beat The Undertaker's streak. The Undertaker should either A, remain undefeated at WrestleMania and retire that way, or Brock Lesnar should come and beat him to a bloody pulp, forcing The Undertaker to retire from WWE. so ending his great career. Just as long as it's not fucking John Cena. I do not want John Cena to win and end the streak, because that would just piss off a lot of fans. But if John Cena, though, was a bad guy and ended the Undertaker streak, then I could understand why they did that. But if he's a babyface, that's just going to piss off a lot of people, including me. So yeah, I'm going with the Undertaker to beat CM Punk, and I already explained all my reasons why. Next, we have Triple H versus Brock Lesnar. Right here, so I'll go back to that one. We have Triple H versus Brock Lesnar. Basically, if Triple H loses at WrestleMania 29, his career will be over. However, I don't think Triple H will lose at WrestleMania, because from what other YouTube channels have said, they have said that Triple H wants to wrestle at WrestleMania 30. And plus, it makes it even more obvious to me that Triple H will win at WrestleMania 29 against Brock Lesnar, because you got to think about it this way. Brock Lesnar broke his arm twice, and he broke Shawn Michaels' arm, and he assaulted the chairman of the board, Vince McMahon. Not to mention that Shawn Michaels, HBK, Mr. WrestleMania, will be in Triple H's corner at WrestleMania 29. That just seals it right there for me. With Shawn Michaels in Triple H's corner at WrestleMania 29, I'm going with Triple H to win. However, I would not mind a shocker, because I heard that for WrestleMania 30, they want to go with Shawn Michaels versus Triple H. I don't really think... I would be surprised to see this match, and I would be surprised as hell if Shawn Michaels screwed Triple H and Sweet Chin Music Triple H, and then and then Brock Lesnar grabs Triple H and gives him the F5 for the win. So if that did happen, I would be fucking excited and surprised, and yeah. But I don't think that's going to happen, though. I'm going to go with Triple H to beat Brock Lesnar. Now, excuse me while I take a water break, and I might also have to make a part 2 of this. Or I might just talk a little bit faster. Next, we have, for the World Heavyweight Champion of the world, Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger. I'm going with Alberto Del Rio to win this match. I'm not really too interested in this match. However, I do like this storyline between Jack Swagger and Alberto Del Rio, and the whole illegal immigration and stuff like that. So I do like the storyline, but I'm not too much interested in this rivalry. So for the World Heavyweight Championship of the world, I'm going with Del Rio to beat Jack Swagger and retain his championship. Next, for the Shield versus Randy Orton, Sheamus, and The Big Show, I'm going with the Shield to win at WrestleMania 29, and I hope that Randy Orton will turn heel and turn on Sheamus and Big Show, costing them the match at WrestleMania 29, with the Shield winning, and then the Shield goes on to face better people, and Randy Orton has a feud with Sheamus as a heel. So I'm going with the Shield to win at WrestleMania 29 against those three. Next, for the Intercontinental Championship match between The Miz versus Wade Barrett, I don't really give a shit about this match. I'm going with The Miz to become the new Intercontinental Champion. And then next, for Ryback versus Mark Henry, I'm going with Ryback to win because he needs an impressive first WrestleMania win to be big. So I'm going with Ryback to beat Mark Henry. And maybe they'll have another feud. And then for the tag team title match between Team Hell No versus Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston, I'm going with Team Hell No to retain their tag team titles. However, I would like to see Dolph Ziggler cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase on Alberto Del Rio after he beats Jack Swagger. And then next, we have Chris Jericho versus Fandango. I do not give a shit about this match, and I'm really fucking pissed at the WWE for this. Chris Jericho deserves way, way better competition than this dumbass Fandango. I hate his character. I hate this wrestler. It's a fucking stupid storyline. I hate Fandango. He's just a fucking jobber. Chris Jericho deserves better competition than this. Shame on you, WWE. I really hope that Chris Jericho wins at WrestleMania. And then last and finally, the pre-show. Another match I will definitely not watch and do not give a shit about. We have Brodus Clay and Tensai versus the Rhodes Scholars. And I pray to God that the Rhodes Scholars win. The Rhodes Scholars need this win, and they do not need to lose to two fat asses. Not to mention, the WWE should have picked a way better pre-show match than this. They could have gone with the badass Billy Gunn and Road Dogg versus the Rhodes Scholars and have the Rhodes Scholars beat them. But, yeah, so I'm going with the Rhodes Scholars to hopefully win that. And there it goes, people. That is my WrestleMania 29 prediction. I hope you liked my video. I know it's kind of late to make a prediction for this year's WrestleMania, but I don't care. It's a week away, people. Get ready for some good wrestling, I hope. And I hope that WrestleMania 29 is better than WrestleMania 28. And I hope you have a good Tuesday. Like my video, dislike my video, and subscribe.